what's that? You want something spicy? Like a spicy cocktail? Man, we haven't had a spicy beverage in this apartment really ever. We should probably keep that on track for later. Don't you think? What else do you want in it? Tequila? Alright, I like his style. Oh my gosh, friends, hey, welcome back in. Welcome back to Barkeep's Choice. Again, my name is Dion. This funky friend of mine right here, this is Bandit. He is one of the best barbacks I've ever had. Also, one of the worst. Alright, raise your hand if you like tequila. Yeah, you just told me you like tequila, bud. Alright, well, on today's menu, we are going to be making the always delicious margarita. And I'm also going to be doing something a little funky, a little fun. I'm going to be doing a Barkeep's Choice, which is, after all, the whole name of the whole show. So I'm going to be whipping up something of my own creation, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with it. Let's get started. So there are several different stories behind the true origin of the margarita, but the most common dates back to 1938 in Mexico at a bar called Rancho La Gloria by a bartender who goes by the name of Carlos Danny Herrera. He was serving a famous actress at the time, Margarita King. She was also famously known for being a very picky drinker. She said that she was allergic to pretty much all other spirits other than tequila, so she really put Danny to the test. So Danny says he came up with the first ever margarita by adding tequila, lime juice, and an orange liqueur. And voila, we have our margarita. Margarita is actually a daisy-style cocktail, which, fun enough, margarita actually means daisy in Spanish. Again, a daisy-style cocktail is where you're going to have your spirit, citrus juice, and a sweetened liqueur to balance it all out. So first, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be using 3/4 of an ounce of our freshly squeezed lime juice. I usually squeeze these before every video. And then next, remember this stuff from last time. I like to use things over. This again is Cointreau. It's an orange liqueur. And that's going to be, again, 3/4 of an ounce. An easy way to remember this cocktail is equal parts that and the citrus. And then finally, we're going to be using some tequila. We're going to be doing 2 ounces of that. We're using Milagro Silver today. This stuff comes from the Jalisco Highlands out in Mexico by master distiller Pedro Juarez. The fun thing about this is when the founders first tasted it, the first things out of their mouth was un milagro, which means a miracle. And again, that's 2 ounces in there. I can't remember if I said it, so if I said it twice, then you're going to remember it. And then finally, I like to add just a bar spoon of our rich simple syrup, not necessarily to like add a sweetening agent to it, but more to like add a little bit more texture to the cocktail. So again, just 1 bar spoon. And then before we shake this up, I have a little salt station with some limes. We're gonna rim the glass with our lime. I really want a lot of comments about rimming glassware because, I mean, come on, we're adults, it's fun. And when I'm doing it, I'm just putting the edge of the glass against the salt, just so it's all around the top of the glass. And then we will add our ice. Shake away, my friends. Shake away. And cheers! We just made our first margarita. Well, I'm going to be sipping on this for the rest of the show. I hope you don't mind because this is delicious and I love margaritas. Cheers. So I told you earlier that we were going to do something a little funky and a little fun. And the name of the whole show is Barkeep's Choice. So I want to make for you a Dion's Choice cocktail, which is going to be a play on a margarita. And let's get started. Alright, so the name of my cocktail that I'm going to be making for you today is called the Peppered Peach. So first, we're going to be starting again with our freshly squeezed lime juice. That's 3/4 ounce. And then I made a peach tea simple syrup, which is pretty simple. I just grabbed 2 bags of this peach tea I found at the grocery store. I steeped it for 20 minutes, and then I did equal parts tea to sugar, and I did a cup on each. So equal parts sugar to tea, and again, that is 3/4 ounce on here. We're still going to be doing a 1/2 ounce of Cointreau. Now, one thing that I did is that's fun is I infused this Milagro with jalapenos. I chopped up half a jalapeno and let it sit in the tequila, about 4 ounces of tequila, for 2 hours. And it's crazy how much stuff the tequila pulls off. Woo! And we're going to be doing 1.5 ounces of this in here. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and shake it up. Oh, I forgot one of my favorite parts of this whole thing. We got to rim the glass. All right. Get a good rim on that. Again, I want as many jokes as you guys can say. All right. Glass is rimmed. Then we're going to add our ice and we'll shake away. See you on the other side, my friends. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's try that out. Woo! Whoa, man, Bandit, that has got some heat on it. You wanted spicy cocktails. You got it, bud. But friends, this is delicious. It is really refreshing. It's spicy. It's fruity. Quite dangerous because I can go through a lot of those. This is what I call a patio pounder. My God, that's just so freaking good. All right, friends. So now you got to learn how to make a classic margarita and my own version of a margarita. And I hope this allows you to have fun and experiment on your own. I think spicy margaritas are so freaking good, especially when it's hot out. And like you're sitting on a patio with all of your friends when we can do that again. Oh man, I'm gonna have another sip of this because I'm getting thirsty. Well friends, I had a lot of fun showing you these 2 cocktails today. Thank you again for taking the time to watch these videos. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can continue to make drinks. Alright friends, farewell, stay safe, stay clean, drink up, cheers.